Okay, we're going to be looking at uploading an assignment on the student inside of a student account. In the past, on our district homepage, that website has only been accessible to staff members and teachers. So a new addition for this year is that all students in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade are going to have their own student accounts. Basically, what that allows them to do is to log into our district website, and it'll allow them to see their classes. It's going to give them in-school email privileges, so they're going to be able to email anyone within the district. They're not going to be able to email anyone outside of our district, so they would be able to email anyone with a Medford Lakes email account, trying to promote communication amongst their peers and communication amongst staff members if they need that. So this is a sample account. If a student were to log in, most likely the first page that they would see is their email account. What we're going to show you today is that this year, if a teacher chooses so, they can upload or place a document on their class page. The students can then log in to their account here, view the document, complete the document, and submit the document from anywhere with an internet or any type of internet connection. So if a teacher chooses so, they don't need to, or the teacher's allowing them to submit a homework assignment via the computer. They don't need paper-based document. They do not need a document walking in the class. They could potentially submit their homework the night before, the day before, on the weekend, depending on when the start and the end of the assignment is. If a teacher leaves a project up for the span of a month and the student finishes early, he or she could upload their assignment. And it's really nice because all the assignments are time-stamped, and if a student submits an assignment that is incorrect, maybe after they submit it they found out that they did something improperly, they could also go back and resubmit over top of the last assignment that they submitted. So we're going to look at our classes. Right now this is student Bob Nita, and right now Bob Nita only has 2 classes. If this was during the course of the school year, we would see all of their classes that their students were signed into. So we're going to go to our 6th grade computer class. This is my class, and you'll see that if he went on here, he would see that he has a computer test. So if he opened this assignment up, also take notice to these 2 icons. We have an attachment here, so there's a document attached to this assignment, which you'll see as a Word document. There's also this symbol for the homework drop box. It looks like a little brown box with a green lid on it. So again, teachers can list assignments and they don't have to check off this homework drop box, but if you do get a teacher who is accepting documents online, you would see this symbol here. So we're going to click on the homework test 1 or computer test 1, and you'll see that there's a box down here that allows them to submit their homework. So I'm just going to say that I completed this test. I am student Bob Nita, and I finished my test, and I'm ready to submit it. It's a Saturday, and I'm just going to submit my homework. So I'm going to click on Submit Your Homework, and there's 2 options here. Students can actually save their files inside of their account, so if they were to save something that they are working on to this account, they could do that. They could also browse from any computer that they're working on, so if they have their own laptop at home, or if they have some type of other device and they've saved the work onto, they can just browse and save this file. So I'm going to browse here, and I have multiple files on here, but I'm just going to upload anything that's available. I see a Word document right here, technology vocabulary, so I'm just going to double click that, and you'll see that the assignment is here. And if I wanted to comment to that teacher, I could write something in here. I'm going to write, Mr. Wassel, that test was very easy. So the student has uploaded the document. They see the documents here. They wrote their comment in. They're going to submit it. Okay, once the document is submitted, you get this really nice page here. It says thank you for submitting. It timestamps the document. Okay, if a teacher was only accepting document or homeworks or assignments up to a certain date, if they were to try to submit that past that point, we would get an error page here that says that this is no longer available to submit. It also gives them a confirmation number here that the teacher can search. So if it be really wise for your students to save these confirmation pages. You also have the option to print that out if you want to print that out. So we're going to close this, and you'll see that in the top right hand corner we have a blue rectangle here that says the document was submitted. So on the teacher's end, they'll have a complete class list of all their students, and they'll have the document on their end that they can open up and view, and they'll also have sort of a column that shows them who has submitted and not submitted class or assignments. Okay, so if you have any questions, contact me with that. Best of luck with it.